Hi, guys.
Well, hello, everyone.
You've caught us in inopportune time.
Have they?
Have they?
No, not really.
Oh, okay, guys.
I mean, I have to leave in an hour and a half, but we should be able to pump them out by then, right?
I'm not too sure.
Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, Raw post Royal Rumble. Of course, we're going to continue with the King of the Ring tournament. We are in Oregon at the Portland Memorial Coliseum. That is in the Northwest region, and yeah, let's do the show.
So to start the show, John Cena comes out and says, "Last night, ladies and gentlemen, I won the Royal Rumble, and once again I can proclaim the champ is here." Not quite yet. But on April 4th, John Cena will once again main event Wrestlemania. But there is a little order of business I have to get through first. Now, usually people drag this out. They take months and months, big contract ceremonies with GMs talking to me. I'm not going to do that. Tonight, I'm going to tell you which champion I'm going after. Now, first things first, I want to give Raw all the props in the world. I've been watching every single week over the last 8 months, and this has been an absolutely incredibly exciting brand, and it would give me no more pleasure than to finally take that punk-ass Seth Rollins out and take that title from him. But since 2002 or 3, SmackDown has been my home, and nothing against Raw, but I ain't leaving. So thank you all for giving me this opportunity. But on April 4th, the main event is going to be John Cena versus Antonio Cesaro for the SmackDown WWE title. Thank you.
So then, what main event's No Way Out?
The Elimination Chamber.
Well, that is then if Antonio Cesaro survives the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but John Cena's not not giving anybody else a chance. He likes Cesaro.
Oh, okay.
He fancies him. And he's like, yeah, Cesaro's going to win that easy.
So we're going to open up with an ADB as kind of our announcers are like, okay, that happened. And a bout that had superb wrestling, great heat. Dolph Ziggler defeats The Miz in 14 minutes by pinfall with a super kick. Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah. And of course, all matches on this show are King of the Ring matches. Dolph Ziggler cuts a promo on Seth Rollins, saying, "Rollins, last night, I came this close. I was number one, and I went all the way. Almost. Hello, Acer. Fuck you. What are you doing? Get the hell out of here. Fuck you interrupting my promo.
You need to create an Acer Factory default backup now.
I don't know what that even means." Dolph says, "I came this close to meeting you at WrestleMania and kicking your ass in front of everyone on the biggest stage in our industry. But it won't matter because at some point in this tournament, we're going to have to face each other. And whenever that is, you can count on me super kicking your head off, putting you down for the 1, 2, 3. And then Finn and Carl are backstage, and they're with Stephanie, and Luke is literally there. He's not rated on anything. Luke's just there in the background, like, "Hi, guys." And so, we go into the locker room, and Carl's like, "This is a mistake. There's no way this is happening." And Steph says, "Sorry, guys, it's happening."
Wait, what's happening?
It's going to happen. Finn's like, you can't do this. You can't do this. You can't just do this to the club. She says, "Well, as the club, as general manager of Monday Night Raw, I very well can. Sorry, boys." And we go to the announce table, and the announcers tell us that this matter we're talking about is the matchup next: Finn Balor versus Carl Anderson.
Oh, I'm surprised they're so upset about it. It's just a tournament.
Shut up, Putty. Ooh, this did quite well. 76 B- in a decent match. Finn Balor defeats Carl Anderson in 7:53 by pinfall at the Bloody Sunday. So the two of them go out there. They have a well-contested, well-fought match. I won't say they're holding anything back, but there's obviously an element of this guy's my friend. I don't want to like murder him.
They don't have the standard Bullet Club like. Carl goes to lie down, then gets up and punches him, and Finn's like, "We had a deal, Carl. We had a deal."
That was the original idea. It was going to be like a 5-second long match. Carl just dropped down, and Finn's like, "Okay." But I felt like giving a better payoff to that one segment build.
Oh no! But in like the G1, I think it was last year. It was
Fale, right?
Yeah, it was Fale and Styles.
You've told me about this.
But it wasn't like the match was really quick. It's that they did that at the start where it was like, Fale, we talked about this, man. And then they went on to have a proper match. Where actually, I think Fale might have like ran around the arena trying not to fight AJ.
You've told me that. And like the other guys tried to get him back. Yeah, you've told me about that. And there's the post-match hugs as the two friends embrace in the ring.
Oh.
They're gay. This is why AJ Styles left my brand.
Wait, you want me to run a gay angle with Finn Balor? The gay community.
Flair introduces Brock Lesnar, says he is the epitome of domination. He is the greatest combat sports athlete in the history of combat sports athlete.
Suplex City is the capital of the nation of domination.
He is the one and only, the man, not Seth Rollins. That is Seth Rollins. The man, the beast, Brock.
You can't be both a man
Lesnar.
and a beast.
You can't.
You gotta be one of the two.
What the hell is Rhino then?
He is the one exception. There's no reason why he would call himself the Man Beast if there was more than one of him.
61C, Brock Lesnar defeats Pentagon Jr. in 402 by submission with a Kimura. Just fucking batters him. Jobber.
I think that's blindingly clear. You didn't have to point it out.
82B, as the Athletes Agility cut a promo on Carl and Gallows. Carl and Gallows. I was going to say Carl
That's going to be their SmackDown names. Carl and Gallows.
I was going to say Carl and Anderson.
I see.
Which is why that sounded weird to me. Also, Neville's getting stale as a gimmick. Can you remember that for me?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Okay. They cut promo saying that King of the Ring, it's time to
play the game.
Yeah, pretty much. It's time for Carl and Gallows to lose them belts. Sheamus, fuck's sakes. Seth Rollins cuts promo on Sheamus as he, talks about their past encounters, the world title match, and then the triple threat match, and that tonight in the main event, he gets to go one-on-one with Sheamus one more time. And now in both previous encounters, Seth Rollins has beaten Sheamus, and Seth Rollins is quite confident that he can do it again. And he says, Sheamus, you're not ready.
Oh. Sheamus, guys like you don't become world champion.
Yeah, you Irish fucker.
Look how pasty you are.
Yeah. White people don't become champion.
No.
I'm black.
Yeah.
I can...
On the inside.
On the inside. 79B, as Dean Ambrose defeats Hideo Itami in 8:28 by pinfall Date Dirty Deeds. This was really good. Mm-hmm. Good stuff, Hideo. So, and then Drew cuts promo on Sheamus saying, Sheamus, you're going to get beat tonight, Jack, by my boy Seth Rollins, but we have some unfinished business, remember. Because I sure as hell haven't.
I thought he had unfinished business with Brock.
No, he had unfinished business with Sheamus and Brock.
He had a
He's got... Drew McIntyre is just a man who doesn't like people aside from Seth Rollins.
I see. Who he loves,
yes.
So he doesn't like Pentagon.
Pentagon's weird. Lana and Rusev cut a promo in which they're happy to be back together. They're happy that Rusev is United States champion, and they're happy.
I thought they were never, ever, ever getting back together.
Shut the fuck up, buddy. And they're excited. Rusev's excited to maybe have a and Rusev says he's excited to have sex and have a second win in this King of the Ring tournament, as he had lost his first 2 encounters. And we go into that match, 79B, as Rusev defeats Drew McIntyre in 9:47 by submission with the Accolade. Lana did some good work at ringside. Rusev improves. Good stuff, everyone. And afterwards, Rusev celebrates in the ring as the commentators hype up the fact that Lana does seem to be this missing piece for Rusev, as he looks as vicious as ever. Sheamus cuts a promo on Seth saying, "Seth, fella, fella, I haven't been successful against you, fella, but guess what, fella? That changes tonight, fella. Fella. And we move into that match.
Should do well.
96 A-star. As Seth Rollins defeats Sheamus in 17:52 by pinfall with a Phoenix Splash. Sheamus was off his game, too. Really off his game. Holy shit. And Vince McMahon afterwards is seen backstage, and he doesn't look happy. He's on his way to the ring, and we kind of see the wheels turning in his face, you can see it in his eyes. So Vince comes out and he says, as of late, I haven't been a very good leader for this brand. As every single interpromotional battle against us in SmackDown that seems to happen, we seem to lose. I don't know if that's because of the talent on our roster or the fact that I may no longer be a competent leader. But
I'm going to NXT.
That is a question for another day. See, because I'm not quite done yet. And if there's one thing that I would like to announce, it's that when Raw wins the King of the Ring tournament, because I'm not losing the King of the Ring as well. When Raw wins, the winner, the King of the Ring, will get a special surprise. It's my dick.
I was thinking. I was like,
We'll get a special reward for dethroning SmackDown.
Dethroning? I like it.
95 A-star. Up in 43 regions. Good stuff, me. Pat myself on.
Cena. Good job carrying those guys.
Shut up. And there's Brian Fury. Man with the most generic name ever. He's also cousins with Clark.
Man of American Travels.
Clark Rage. Yeah. Let's go with that. See you guys for SmackDown.